guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm super excited because I got a new Morphe palette that I have been wanting. I think it's new. I haven't seen much about it. I think I first saw it on Instagram maybe a couple days ago. I don't know how long it's been out, but it is so beautiful. And the palette that I'm talking about is the Morphe 35XO palette. It is so beautiful. It's definitely like Valentine's Day vibes. I was kind of surprised that it said new on Ulta's app just because, you know, it does scream like Valentine's Day, Valentine's look, everything like that, especially the names. So I was kind of surprised. I don't know if it's new. Like I said, I don't know how old it is, when it was released, everything like that. But this was only $25 at Ulta. I'm sure it's the same at Morphe's store or website, but $25 for this beautiful palette was like a no-brainer. And I had $3 off from my Ulta points, so I definitely had to get it. It is so beautiful. I just love this color scheme. Like, I definitely needed more colors like this, the pinks, the mauves, the like matte purples and everything like that. So I'm super excited to use it today. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in because literally I got it and I was like, I need to film with it right now. Popped my phone into the tripod, threw up my hair, tried to look a little bit cute. So, you know, all these baby hairs, I didn't even have time to like gel them down. I was like, no, I need to film this ASAP and get it up ASAP. So here I am. We're literally just gonna run into it and move on. So I already have a brow gel on from this morning, so I'm not gonna put any more. I think what I'm gonna do is just fill them in a little bit with my Trestique Mini Brow Pencil. I'm not gonna put any more brow gel, especially because the brow gel is in my room and not my little filming space, so I just do not feel like going to get it, but they have been holding really well. So I used the e.l.f. Wow Brow in deep brown or dark brown, one of those. So I'm pretty happy with them. They look fine. Everything's, you know, going well. So I'm not going to put any more and just make it like super hard or anything like that. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my Trestique Mini Brow Pencil. This is the shade Americano. I'm just going to fill in my brows a little bit, maybe just give them like a little bit more dimension and boxiness. So I'm just going to go ahead and run it through. I'm just going to take my eyebrow spoolie and just kind of blend everything together. I'm going to use a really light hand because I don't want to like disturb the brow gel. So I'm just going to run it through really lightly. So to prime my eyelids, I'm going to take my Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer from Elizabeth Mott. I'm just going to go ahead and place that on my lids. I really want the shadows to stick. I'm going to place it on my lid and then bring it up to the brow bone. So to set that eyeshadow primer, I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Come Here Often, which is this like bone shade. It's a very light color. It's this third one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Real Techniques. This is the Crease Prep brush number 302. I'm just gonna take that and set my eyeshadow primer. The shade names of this palette are so cute. It's like Message Red, Touchy Feely, Hard to Get, Body Language, Talk Feelings, Kiss Me, Crushin' Hard, Meet the Rents, Dating History, Happily Ever After, Show Some Skin, Make It Official, Let's Snuggle. It's really cute. So that's why it really reminds me of Valentine's Day and just, I guess, cuffing season as well. So maybe that's why. I know people always say that wintertime is cuffing season. So maybe that's probably another reason why, but it's just so freaking pretty. Like, I just cannot wait to use it. I don't know what kind of look I'm gonna go for. I really want to use some of these pinky shades and purpley shades kind of like in this bottom region right here. I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is called Talk Feelings, and I'm gonna place that in my crease, kind of just get everything started and see like where I want to go with this look. So I'm just gonna take that one and place it in my crease. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Crushin' Hard, which is this pressed glitter right here. It's so pretty. I'm a little scared to use it, I'm not even gonna lie, because I feel like pressed glitter, sometimes they just get everywhere and it just kind of F's up the makeup basically. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this little Luna Magic, it's kind of like a flat brush, and I'm gonna do it really like gently and slowly, and I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of build it up. I really want to place it kind of like strategically, because last time I think I used a pressed glitter, I just took my finger and it just got everywhere and I had to like start all over. It was just not fun. So I'm just going to do it really slowly. It's really, really pretty. So I'm just going to go ahead and place that on my lid. I'm not going to take it all the way out. I'm kind of just going to do like 3/4 of the way in. Again, last time I used pressed glitters, I put it all the way out here to the outer corner. And then when I tried to blend like another shadow on my outer corner, a matte shadow, it just got everywhere. It was not cute. So I'm just going to kind of learn from that. I'm just going to do this really gently. And then I'm going to go ahead and use another color on the outer corner. So for my outer corner, I'm going to take the shade Love Story, which is this corner shade right here. It's not too purpley as Meet the Rents, which is this one right here. It's kind of in a mix of pink and purple, so that's why I want to place that one on my outer corner, just to kind of blend, you know, everything together. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more of Talk Feelings to my crease, just to give a little bit more of that color. So I actually think I'm going to do that first and take Talk Feelings and place it in my crease, just to give it a little bit more color that got lost with the lid shade. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that before I do the outer corner. I'm just going to do it really, really, really lightly. I'll add a little bit here. I'm definitely learning from my mistakes from last time. I'm definitely just taking it like slow and not trying to mess up the lid shade. So I'm just doing it with a really, really light hand, just to bring a little bit of that color back. So now I'm going to take Love Story, which was that purple corner shade, and bring that right onto the outer corner. And I've also found that patting your outer corner shadow really makes it a lot better. Like the blending is like more seamless, I guess you could say. I used to be the type to just go like this, but then ever since I started tapping it, I saw someone do it in a YouTube video or Instagram or something, and it just makes like so much difference. It's just so much easier to kind of blend everything, I guess, the way you want. So I'm just patting that on and taking a little bit, super light hand, into the crease, kind of blending those two together. I'm going to take a clean tapered brush. This is from Luna Magic. I'm just going to kind of blend the outer edges a little bit and kind of run it over the outer corner and my crease, just to blend everything before I go ahead and put some brow bone highlight. I'm going to take this shade right here. This is called Across the Room. I'm going to go ahead and place that on my brow bone to highlight it. I was thinking about that icy white one called Single Life, but I just want to keep it a little bit more neutral since the like lid is so in your face. So I'm just going to place that under my brow. And you guys will have to excuse this messy hair because, like I said in the beginning, I was just too excited to use this palette. I was like, I don't have time and I don't want the time to like slick my hair back and do everything, because if I put my hair up naturally, this is what it looks like. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep it this way. And it is what it is. I'm going to add a little bit more like shadow and glitter later, kind of at the end. But I kind of want to move on and get the eyes done, because the eyes really take the longest for me. So I just want to get that done so we can move on. So like I said, I want to move on and finish the eyes. So I'm going to line my tight line and waterline. So I'm going to take my No Budge retractable liner from e.l.f. I'm going to go ahead and do that. For mascara, I'm going to use this Milk Makeup Kush waterproof mascara. I actually got it in this month's BOXYCHARM, so my November BOXYCHARM box. If you guys watched my last video, I did liner first and then I tried to use this and it just did not work because the liner got all over my lashes and my lashes were super thin and it was just not the business. So I couldn't really tell like how this mascara is. So I gave myself like a mental note, do mascara first and then liner. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to go ahead and see. I don't know if I'm going to do false lashes. Sometimes I'm just like not into false lashes that much if I can really pack on some coats of mascara. So that's why I want to see, you know, how this mascara is. If I can do a lot of coats and give the effect of some false lashes, that's just what I prefer and what I'll do. It definitely makes my lashes longer and gives them like body, I guess you could say. Like they look curled and they look thick and super dark. So I think I'm gonna skip the false lashes. I'm just not someone who usually does false lashes all the time. I've actually switched more into wing liner because ever since I found the e.l.f. like strips that you can put right here to perfect your wing, I've kind of been preferring that over lashes. So I'm just gonna do a lot of mascara. And I also don't want to cover up a lot of this eye look because I just really, really like it. So I'm gonna do a lot of mascara, a wings liner, and then we should be done with the eyes for now. I'm gonna go ahead and take my little e.l.f. eyeliner strips and my NYX Epic Ink Eyeliner. I'm gonna go ahead and do a nice wing, so I'll be right back. Okay, so liner is on. They're pretty much done for now. I might add a little bit more or add a little bit to the eyeshadow, maybe both. I don't know yet, but it's as good as it's gonna get. Do they match? Not really, but am I happy with it? Yes, I'm just gonna leave it. So we're gonna move on to the face, come back to the eyes later for a little touch up. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my skin. I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'm gonna go ahead and take some on my fingers and put it on my skin. I don't like to drag my skin down a lot. I kind of focus on bringing it upwards. For foundation, I'm taking my Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. This is number 2 natural. I'm gonna go a little bit heavy on the foundation. Usually I just do like a light layer and then whatever covers, like it covers, but I'm feeling, you know, like full glam today, especially with this eye look. I'm feeling pretty full glam, so I'm gonna go a little heavy on the foundation and really pack it on. For concealer, I'm taking my Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer, number 19. I feel like I use this one pretty often, but like I said, it's so good because you just need a little bit and it really brightens it up. Like I do have a bright shade or like a really light shade, so it definitely brightens up my skin, especially this area right here. I really like a bright snatched look, so this really helps it like bring it all back and just make me look snatched. So whatever's left on my sponge, I'm gonna go over my chin, my cupid's bow, right on my nose, like the bridge of my nose, and right here on the center of the forehead, just to give a nice highlighted effect with just whatever's left. I don't want it to be too crazy. So I'm just gonna place that right in the middle. I'm gonna set my concealer with my Makeup Revolution Banana Light Baking Powder. Haven't used it in like the last couple looks I've done. Kind of weird, but I'm really, really missing it. So I'm gonna go ahead, swirl that and place it wherever I put the concealer. To bronze up my skin, I'm taking my Ace Beauty Bronzed in Paradise palette. It's so, so pretty. I love this palette. I usually start out with like this one, the second one right here. Let me get rid of this little glare. So I usually start with this one right here, and then I move on to this darker shade, just a little bit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start with like that medium shade. And then once that's all blended, I'll go into the dark shade. For blush, I'm going to take my Butter Blush from Physicians Formula. This is in the shade Rosy Pink. I'm going to take this highlight from Becky G and ColourPop Salvaje collection. This is in the shade Chisme. They have Chisme and Princesa, but Chisme is my favorite one. It's like a golden highlight. Princesa is more like icy white. So I've always kind of like gravitated towards Chisme and I just love it. So I'm going to go ahead and spray my face first. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. I'm going to kind of mainly focus this like in this area and my forehead. I'm kind of going to avoid the eyes as much as possible. I swear, doing makeup with your hair up really makes you realize how many freaking baby hairs you have. Like, what is going on? So to line my lips, I'm going to take this Kylie Cosmetics Candy K lip liner. I'm going to go ahead and just line them, and then depending on how I feel, I'll fill them in, but for now I'm just going to line them. On top of the lip liner, I was going to go ahead and use Fussy from Fenty Beauty, but it's not in my makeup shelves for some reason. I don't really know where it is. It's probably in one of my purses or something. So instead, I'm going to take this one. This is the e.l.f. Retro Paradise. It's called A Moment. It's just a glittery lip gloss. I've said before that I'm not like super crazy about this lip gloss. Just like the chunks of glitter I don't like, but on the lips it looks really pretty. So I feel like it'll look pretty with this lip liner. I'm going to take the same shade that I used for my brow bone. I'm going to place that in the inner corner. It's called Across the Room. So I'm going to go ahead and put that right here just to brighten it up a little bit. It's not going to be like too crazy, but I've been really liking an inner like tear duct highlight. So to set my face, I'm going to take that same Wet n Wild coconut spray. So as you guys know, once the setting spray is on, this look is complete. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am so in love with this Morphe palette. Again, this is the 35XO palette from Morphe. It was $25 at Ulta. I'm sure it's $25 at Morphe as well. It is so beautiful. Like, I wish Valentine's Day was around the corner so I could wear a beautiful look like this, but I'm super happy with it. They have beautiful shades. I'm definitely gonna do a purpley kind of look, probably for my IGTV. So if you guys have not followed me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me, Amanda Lessa 17. It's down in the description box as always. So follow me on Instagram for IGTV videos. I have 3. I'm probably gonna film one tomorrow morning. So I'm definitely using this palette. I'll probably do maybe like a purple vibe, like a nice royal purple or something like that. I don't know yet, but it's gonna be with this palette for sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Also give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and turn on your post notifications so you'll get notified every single time I upload and you'll never miss a video from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.